and I would like to welcome you guys to South Packaging. Here at South Packaging, we have 3 can lines and 1 bottling line. That enables us to package 250,000 cases here every single day. But that's only half of it, because across the street at North Packaging, we can do just as much. So every day here in Milwaukee, we're turning out 500,000 cases of beer. And that's the part where you guys go, ooh. The end of the year, that comes out to 8 million barrels just out of Milwaukee alone. We have 5 other breweries nationwide. Between the 6 of us, we can pump out 53 million barrels each and every year. It's kind of a hard number to conceptualize, but if you think about it differently, that's enough beer to fill 16,500 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Quite the pool party. We're good corporate citizens here at Miller, so we're going to use recycled material, 50% recycled aluminum in our cans, and 53% recycled glass in our bottles. Cans and bottles are new upon arrival, but we're going to rinse them thoroughly with warm water just to get rid of any dust or dirt that may have accumulated during the shipping process. After that, it's going to go into one of the corresponding fillers. You guys are going to check out the bottle filler here on the screen. It's in real time. We didn't speed that up in any way, shape, or form. Those bottles are cruising along at the rate of 1,400 bottles filled per minute. Now, that's pretty quick, but that's nothing compared to our can fillers. We don't have to worry about breaking glass, so we can speed those can fillers up to 2,000 cans filled per minute. Comes out to about 1.5 cases every single second, or just about as fast as you guys can drink them, right? Almost, not quite. After that, they're going to be fit with a crown or a lid, and then it's off to the pasteurizer. Now, pasteurization, so we're going to heat that beer up to 145 degrees, cool it back down to room temperature, all within the course of half an hour. It's important because it's going to keep that beer fresh for up to 17 weeks on a store shelf without refrigeration. Won't suffer any changes in taste or aroma. To our freshness date comes in, it's that 5-digit code on the bottom of every can, the neck of every bottle, and the side of every case. It's a pull date that lets the retailers know when to pull it off the shelves, lets you guys know when to stick it in the fridge where it's good for a full another year. It's very easy to read. It's that 5-digit number. The first 2 numbers correspond to the month, the second 2 to the day, and the last is the last digit in the year. So it's kind of an old number up there, but anything being packaged this previous week received a code of 11-26-7 for November of this fall, about 17 weeks from today. Now, everything here at Miller does get a freshness code, including a 9-week freshness code on all the kegs. Kegs are packaged across the street by this machine they're going to show you called the Keg-O-Matic. And yes, it's really called the Keg-O-Matic because it can fill 12 kegs at a time, about 11,500 kegs per day. That's made possible because it only takes about 46 seconds to fill a half barrel and under 30 seconds to fill a quarter barrel. Now, all that keg beer is not pasteurized. It's true draft beer. It needs to be kept in coolers at 34 degrees to prevent it from spoiling. Now, Miller is also proud to be one of the only American brewers to offer you that draft-style beer in a can or bottle. You guys know it better as Miller Genuine Draft and MGD Light. Now, what makes this a true draft-style beer is that it's never going to be heat pasteurized. Instead, we're going to use a process called cold ceramic filtration to force that beer through a series of ceramic filters at the nearly freezing temperature of 32 degrees. From there, it's off to the clean room, which, you guys guessed it, is very clean. It's about as sterile as a hospital operating room. We fill it in here so that none of the impurities that have been filtered out can re-enter the beer during the filling process. The end result is a great taste of a draft-style beer in a can or a bottle, the same shelf life as our pasteurized products. Now, the cans come pre-labeled, but the bottles do not. So we're going to slap a label on there so you know what it is that you're drinking. We have 2 rotary labelers for every filler, going at the rate of 800 labels applied per minute to the neck and body of every bottle. From there, it's off to secondary packaging. They come in all shapes and sizes, but no matter which size you guys do choose, we recommend that you carry 1 under each arm for proper balance and shoulder support. Safety first. But yeah, Miller also introduced the plastic bottle nationwide in the year 2000. It's lightweight, durable, resealable, recyclable, virtually unbreakable, so I wouldn't recommend it for bar fights. But it's going to keep that beer just as cold as glass and cold even longer than aluminum. So it's going to make it perfect for larger events, such as ballpark, stadium. If you guys are going on to Miller Park to watch the Brewers beat up on the Phillies today, it'll be there. The golf course, the beach, your office cubicle, the shower. Any place where that glass or aluminum just is not as feasible. Guys, we're checking out a quality inspection right here on the screen. We have a laser scanner to scan those cases. You saw the 2 that got bumped off there. They probably had a rip or a tear in the packaging. Anything that does not pass will be rerouted to the tour center break room for proper disposal after work. I wish, but no, actually they're just going to be manually repackaged by a brewery worker later on in the day. So our founder, Frederick Miller, believed in quality, uncompromising and unchanging. We still hold true to these values over 150 years later. Last stop is one of our 16 palletizers. We're going to stack that beer in an alternating fashion, and we will stretcher at that 9-foot tall tower of beer, and finally, some gentleman with a mustache will come along. He'll take it down to shipping.